Hey guys, Magma here, and today we're back with another brand new video, and again, another Injustice 2 video, because, oh sweet Jesus, has there been a bunch of Injustice 2 just news just pouring out of everywhere. Now, first of all, just to start things off, I want to be talking about the Injustice 2 achievements. So first off, we're going to be talking about, first of all, they released all the achievements from Xbox. That's why it says, gamer score, 15 gamer score. It's not like from PlayStation, which would say, doesn't really have a game like 15, doesn't really have a number, I guess. It's just platinum, bronze, and yeah, but this is from Xbox, and these are actually very interesting and intriguing to someone like me. So first off, I'm going to be talking about the trophy. I keep saying trophy because if you didn't know, I play on PlayStation, but yeah. The first trophy that I've decided to pick out is I'll Do It Again, which is where you complete story mode after doing all alternate paths. Now, I already talked about this in a previous video, how they already confirmed how there's going to be choices where you get to, not like choices like that in a Telltale game, but choices where you get to like pick which character you want to play in this chapter, and that's what they actually confirmed in the Watchtower stream. I think it was Watchtower stream number 6, which I've talked about, when they showed off the Flash gameplay, Bane gameplay, and Captain Cold gameplay. So it was that stream, and yeah, here we actually do have it. This gives me like a better idea of how it's going to be. So it's going to be alternate paths. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be replaying this story more. Like, if from me playing Telltale games, I usually do replay them apart from The Walking Dead New Frontier, which I haven't done, but I did do it with Batman the Telltale series and plan on doing it with Guardians of the Galaxy. But yeah, that is pretty cool. That just adds more replay value into the story mode, and of course more extra hours onto the story, which is, I cannot wait to just play this story, because the story is just gonna be yummy. Ooh, so delicious. But yeah, another achievement I decided to pick on. By the way, about these achievements, you can view the full list in the description down below. But I'm decided to pick these out because most of them are like again, achievements from other NetherRealm games like Mortal Kombat X. So it says, complete 5 ranked matches, complete 10 ranked matches, win like King of the Hill, or get this, use this move on Poison Ivy like as a last hit. It's those kind of things, and you already know what to expect from those kind of achievements. You're already kind of expecting them, so there's no point in deciding to cherry pick them. But here's another one. Now, these two trophies are called Eventful and Pulling Overtime, and they're both 15 gamer score. Now here is called Pulling Overtime. Says that in order to get this achievement, you need to complete 100 portal events, and for Eventful, you need to complete 25 portal events. Now, we know there's going to be some kind of, again, portal events. There's going to be events happening, but of course here it's not very specific, and it's very vague on what this actually means as portal events. So I have no idea what that means, but I guess we're gonna have to wait and play the game to find out what a portal event is. But here, of course, we already know that Joker's confirmed because of the lead character roster list, which features every single character which has been confirmed to be in the game, including people like Captain Cold, Swamp Thing, and much more. And Joker was also on that list, and he's the only character left to not be announced yet. And here it's just 100% confirmed, because in I keep saying trophies, but achievements, I Love You, I Hate You, and Why Aren't You Laughing? First of all, in the Why Aren't You Laughing, it says Joker must defeat Batman with a final hit coming from Not So Funny, Is It? And with I Love You, I Hate You, it says Harley must defeat Joker with a final hit coming from Go Night Night. So yep, Joker, if there was any doubt before, he's 100% confirmed. And yeah, we all knew this, but it's good to see the Joker, in the game finally with some concrete confirmation. So I'm wondering when that character reveal is going to be, because I actually want to see his game model, and I'm hoping that he's voiced by Mark Hamill, because he's the best Joker. So I just want to see if he's actually voiced by Mark Hamill or not. So hopefully we do get to see some news about, or just see the character reveal and just hear him talking. Because another thing I want to point out is this achievement which says, spoiler alert, and says view all character endings in the battle simulator. So it's like the arcade mode in this game, I guess. It's called Battle Simulator. And here it says view all character endings. Now, what I've found out in the character endings is the character actually narrates his own ending. So could you imagine Mark Hamill's Joker narrating his own ending? That would seem pretty dope to me. But yeah, Now, I found this out because a YouTube channel called History Behind the War, which I'm also, subscribed to, by the way. I'm subscribed for the Mortal Kombat videos. He makes some great Mortal Kombat speculation videos and top 5s, but he also does Injustice 2, top 5s. And here he's been playing Injustice 2 at this event. And in this event, he got to, see Darkseid in the game and his super move. And then he went to the arcade mode and he got the Dr. Fate arcade mode ending. And here we actually do see Dr. Fate narrate his own ending. But yeah, spoilers, a little bit of spoilers for this character ending. But we do see Dr. Fate destroying Brainiac. Of course, it's non-canon, but that's how all the character endings work if you didn't know how it worked in the first Injustice game or just Mortal Kombat games. But yeah, pretty much they do, hint at what's going to happen in the future. There's a bunch of examples in this from the Mortal Kombat games. But they're not exactly going to happen, but they give you a few ideas of what could happen. So yeah, with this Dr. Fate ending, he defeats Brainiac. And then, we see Constantine and Zatanna, which was just great to see. Although I think they're going to be DLC characters, not in the main roster, which, it kind of sucks that they couldn't be in the main roster from, what I'm speculating here. But yeah, pretty much, not only does, because he locks his helm inside, like, Constantine's, house. I forgot what it's called, sorry. But yeah, and also, Constantine has a spell which makes, like, that, like, the gods, or, I really should have watched this again before doing this recording, because I've watched it, like, last night. But yeah, the point is, Dr. Fate gets his, wife brought back to life. And yeah, pretty much Dr. Fate just has a happy ending because the helm is gone. He can live a normal life. And not only that, but Constantine's daughter Rose also brought back his wife from the dead. So, very happy and just very happy ending for Dr. Fate. So, that warms my heart. But I'm also guessing that the other endings are not going to be as so happy. I'm guessing, Superman's going to be quite, evil of him still being the evil leader. Of course, Darkseid just destroying everything. Happy for them, I guess, but not, happy for everyone else. But here, I really do like Dr. Fate's ending. And yeah, you can watch, all this from the channel. I'll link it down below in the description. History Behind the War. I definitely recommend subscribing. If you're looking for some more combat top 5 videos, then yeah, I definitely recommend checking him out because he does some really awesome. He even does, like, from what I mentioned before about the ladder, like, the ladder mode continuity about how they hint at future things. I did get that from his ladder endings continuity talk, so I'll also link that video down in the description down below because that's just a really well done video, and his other videos are also very well done. So yeah, just check the channel out in the description down below for all these, Injustice videos I'm referencing. He's also opened mother boxes, and he's also showed off the fight in the arcade where he actually defeats Brainiac in the arcade mode. And it's very similar to when Shinnok was defeated in the Mortal Kombat X arcade mode, where you get this cinematic where he gets defeated. But Brainiac is way more cooler because not only does he go down, but his ship goes down. And well, that almost sounded like I said shit goes down, but I actually meant, I actually said ship goes down. But yeah, the ship goes down. And oh yes, it is way more awesome. It's just an explosion. It's fallen down from space to Earth. So yeah, definitely, that's just never gonna get old to me when I'm, playing all the character endings. I'm like, that does look amazing. But yeah, another detail, by the way, that I just want to talk about. How they also mentioned this in the Watchtower stream, but in the map, where Superman's in the red cell, if you're not playing as, like, if no character that, if the opponent or you're not Superman, then Superman will still be in that red cell. But if you are, like, playing as Superman, or the other guy's playing as Superman, then he will not be in the red cell. And the same here with Brainiac in his ship. Because if you're playing as, no, you're not going to be playing as Brainiac because this is the arcade mode. But yeah, if you were playing as Brainiac, let's say, you unlock the character, then Brainiac would pretty much just not be in his, throne room in the spaceship because he's fighting you. But if you were fighting someone else who is not Brainiac, then he would actually be in the throne room sitting down. So I think that's just a cool detail. And also, speaking of Brainiac, I actually do believe that he's going to be a locked character from the beginning, and you need to beat the story mode to unlock him, because that's what they did with Shinnok from Mortal Kombat X. And not to mention, Shinnok was also the boss in the Mortal Kombat ladder mode, Mortal Kombat X ladder mode. So here we see that Brainiac is the main boss, at the end of the arcade mode, or battle simulator mode, technically what it's called from what I've got from the achievements. But yeah, it just makes sense that because he's the main villain of the Injustice 2 storyline, and of course the main villain of the Mortal Kombat X storyline was a locked character, and that was Shinnok, of course, so, it just makes sense that everyone would be carrying this from Mortal Kombat X to Injustice 2, so yeah, it just makes sense. And of course, we did see the stage transition in his video, so again, link in the description down below. But yeah, that is pretty much all I got from, the history behind the war. And by the way, speaking of Darkseid super move, it was pretty awesome, goes into space, laser beams, beep, boop, beep, boop, and then he gets his hand back, and it's like a big ass hand, grabs in, and he's just like, I can't remember what he said, but he was just like, I think he said, I'm bored, when he said, after that, one of the more coolest super moves in the game. But yeah, I'll, play that right now after I finish this. Yeah, I'll play it right now. Now, the last two achievements I want to talk about is I have friends now, which is 15 gamer score, and pretty much here it says join a guild, so this seems to be carrying over the whole faction business from Mortal Kombat X, because it says join a guild, and of course in Mortal Kombat X you had all these factions, 4 factions, Linkway, and the Locust, and was it called the Locust? I don't remember, but yeah, pretty much they had all these factions you could join, and here it says join a guild, so it seems like it's going to be the same thing, like, ooh, who are you going to join? Superman's guild, Batman's guild, and possibly maybe even Brainiac. That doesn't make sense, so it's probably just going to be like Superman's guild, Batman's guild, who are you going to join? So, probably going to be something like that. And another, we don't know enough about that, but like the whole faction system Mortal Kombat X just totally blows, because it's just, I don't know, it's just, they didn't really put much effort into it. It just seemed kind of just meh to me. I didn't really care too much about the faction system, but hopefully they could improve that a little bit. And the last achievement is called Outer Nowhere, bunch of exclamation marks, all in caps, and it says Bane must defeat Batman with the final hit coming from a meter burn Bane bomb. And of course that move looks a hell of a lot like an arcade. Now, as I mentioned, Bane is pretty much just doing a bunch of wrestling moves, and he's even just flexing as it's Flex City. And here we actually, pretty much, yeah, they've acknowledged that, and they named an achievement Out of Nowhere, as in, arcade. I was like, out of nowhere, is what they say in WWE from Randy Orton. So, I knew that they purposely made it look like an RKO. But yeah, I just want to pick that because why not? Now, that is pretty much everything to talk about from this news. So yeah, next video, I'm not sure if it's actually going to be exactly next video, because I also have Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale series and the Walking Dead Telltale series. Gonna get them gameplays up. But yeah, next, Injustice 2 video is gonna be about me breaking down the Shadowlands Part 5 trailer. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and share, and if you come across the channel for the first time, why not subscribe, as I make comic book related videos almost every day. But anyway, that has been Magma Infinity signing out. Peace.